you know something. Skills are always going to beat money. Just like people who have talent but don't work hard are going to lose. The reason I say this is because if you don't want to get up off your ass and become the vibration or the frequency worthy of the things you want, you're not going to average 20 points per game. You're not going to be able to keep or sustain the money you got. You hear me? That's why most people who win the lottery are poor again. Now we are live here on YouTube and on IG, and I'm telling you right now, plain English, by watching this video, 5 simple steps, bro. It's not going to be no longer than 25 minutes, my nigga. This shit is simple, short, to the point. I don't want to take too much of your time. I want you to just, I'm not here to be your guru, but I am going to tell you about watching this video. These things are free, and they're going to be able to change your life. If you do the shit we mentioned in this video, your life will change. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. And if you're ready, we just played some Young Dolph. Let's get some dolphins in the chat. Starting off. Me smoke a little gas, like the video, subscribe to the channel, on the road to 300K. What a beautiful day, manifestors. I love you all. First things first. You can lose the job you got, my nigga. They can fire you from that job. You hear me? You can lose that job. You can lose that paper. You can goddamn lose that vehicle. You can lose all sorts of things. You hear what I'm saying? You can lose anything that's material in the world. But guess what? If you lose a job, you know what you don't lose? You don't lose the skill, my nigga. So, the thing is, sales are temporary, but a skill is permanent. Jim Rohn say, there's a salesperson that comes up to him, right, and they say, damn, I can't make sales, man. I need a sale. I need a sale. How many people of y'all say you need money? How many people in the chat, say me if you ever said you need a sale or you need money? Put me in the chat if that was ever you. Did you ever say, I need a sale or I just need some money? That'll fix it. Go ahead. Let me know if that was ever you. How many people say that? How many people say that? You think some money gonna cure you, huh? The craziest thing is money's not gonna cure it. I just told you 70% of the people who've won the lottery are poor again. So what will actually make sense is Jim Rohn says, instead of asking for a sale, ask for a skill, because a skill cannot be taken from you because it's internal. You dig what I'm saying? You rather get the one sale today because you just begging and hoping this person swipe their debit and whatever. But instead, if you get the skill, you can fish anytime. You can get the sale anytime, anywhere, any industry, any niche. You dig what I'm saying? At 5 o'clock p.m., 5 a.m., 5, what doesn't matter. In London time, American time, wherever. So instead, ask for the skill. So first tip of the fucking day, you dig what I'm saying, if you decide to rock out with this channel, is skills is always going to be the people that got the talent, that don't want to work hard, or money, because you can lose the job, but you can't lose the skill. You always must focus on gaining the skill. What are you actually good at? What do you want to be good at? The skill is never going to leave you. You feel me? So that's the first thing. The second tip we got of this amazing ass video we got is money is a sheet of paper, bro. Hate to break this to you. It's a sheet of paper with slave owners on it. Look at this. Let me see, bro. I got it. Oh, shit. God damn. So, y'all see this? YouTube, if you're watching this, make sure you like the video. This is a $2 bill. You see what this is? This is really just a sheet of paper with a slave owner on it. That's it. You want to know how crazy the world is? The world is so amazing that whatever we put value in, people think is valuable. Watch, let me cook. Let me cook for a second. Watch this. Remember them niggas at MCM? What happened to that brand? Why nobody don't wear that no more? What happened to Michael Kors? How come people don't wear that no more? There's whole elements called platinum and copper and things. But people will tell you it's an element that comes out of earth. My nigga, this shit comes out of earth. You can't get no more exclusive than it. I don't know how you could get more exclusive than a fucking thing that comes from earth that's in limited supply. But they'll tell you it ain't worth shit. So whatever we value is valuable. Does that make sense? Does this make sense? Christian Dior is selling you niggas bags for 2 racks and they paying $56 for them. You hear me? Do you hear what I'm saying to you? There's articles they're telling you they're paying $50, but just because you value it, you make it that price. Whatever you put focus on, you make it that. If you wake up every day and you say you can't do something, then you can't. It's this that simple. So money's going to leave, but guess what won't leave? A skill, my nigga. So why you want a quick flip? A lot of y'all want quick flips. You want quick this. You niggas want. I love making option play videos for you. I'm not doing 800 option plays. I know it might blow your mind. I know it's going to shock you. Like, damn, bro, how do you do all 800 of these option plays? I don't want to throw my money at the wall. Y'all want fast, everything's instant. But if you live in the world, my dog, what's good, Noodle? If you live in a world where you want instant gratification, as fast as that money comes, as quick as you're going to lose it. You hear me? So rather than being a person that do everything quick, you want quick. Think about the shit that you got, everything in your life that you got, the house you live in, you got some jewelry, whatever you got, whatever you did, what you do to get that. If the shit that you did to go get it was negative energy, why you got it? If the shit that you got came with some positive energy, what energy were you in when you got it? You see what I'm saying to you? So instead of looking outside yourself, if money was made by you, guess what? The frequency and the energy exists forever, my nigga. You can never destroy energy. So the you that got that income tax or that made that overtime or you did whatever, you got a big check that one time, you can do it again. This shit didn't get deleted. It's a saved game. You hear me? So just as you did it once, you could do it again and again. So you raised your vibration one time, you could do this shit again. It exists. So everything that you have in your possession, when you went on that trip to Aruba, when you did whatever you did, how did you get it? When you were scamming niggas to go get it? So if you were scamming to go get it, what's the vibration you get from that? What's the energy you get from that thing that you got? So every time you think of those things, you should think of what you did to go get it. But if you had a positive vibration, you did it out of positive energy, everything was good, then you're probably going to appreciate the stuff that you have. You're probably going to love the shit that you got. Does that make sense? W's in the chat, that makes sense. Spam W's in the chat, that makes sense. W's in the chat, this makes sense to y'all. I need y'all to listen to what I'm saying. Don't listen just to rebuttal, just hear me out. Let me cook for a second. And it's a lot of y'all tapped in today too. He said, do you smoke weed? Hell yeah. You already know, gang. Is that porridge? Is it porridge too hot for Goldilocks? What's good, my nigga? What's good, Andrew? How you? No, y'all tripping. W's, I see you. Nano, what's the word? Miss L, DJ, what's the word? Chef, who's here tapped in with me on IG? We got Conqueta, what's the word? Love Letitia, Corey Dickerson. We got a lot of dope ass people in here. I appreciate y'all. Corey, greatest. I see you. A lot of dope people. Okay, bet. Let's keep shit moving. So the energy exists. You could do it again, my nigga. You could do it again. When you do it again and do it again, it builds repetition. So we must remember, if we want to get to wherever we want to get to, let's think of what energy we need to have. Because if we focus on the energy, the emotions, and the feelings that we had when we got it, we can target in and lock in on that. Okay? Next thing. This next thing is faith is key. You hear me? Faith is key. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate you. Yes, indeed. Now you right on time. Appreciate you. All right, Pete. Faith is the key because you can't see it, right? It's just like your thoughts. Can you see them? No. Can Samantha, Tom, Jamal, all the people you know, they can't see them either. Your oxygen, can you see it? You sure can't. So your beliefs are just like those things that are real, but you can't see them. But they must exist. Do you hear what I'm saying to you? So a belief, your thoughts, oxygen, this shit has to exist, but you just can't see it. Because in order for you to exist, these things must exist. Does that make sense? Does that make sense, chat? What's up, South Carolina? What's good, what's good, what's good? What's some high value skills I should learn? That's a good ass question. That's a good ass question. That's a good ass question. So, a high value skill you can learn right now. What's good, Shelby? How you? A high value skill you should learn is what I'm talking about today. Learning how to have the ability to think about some shit that you want, right? Listen, I know this is going to sound crazy. It's a two-part skill, my nigga, so hear me out. The first step, the most important step anybody need to do, I don't give a fuck if you live in Istanbul or Indiana, do this. Need to first think about what you want. Think about how you're going to feel when you get it. How will you feel when you get the riches, the trophy, the championship, the girls, the whatever y'all want, the whips, you want the baddies, you want one baddie, you want two, you want a house, you want two, you want a car, whatever you want. Think about that shit. And then I want you to think about what you're going to have on. How will it feel? What kind of fabrics it's going to be? How will you feel on that day? Your family, everybody happy for you. You done bought everybody the car, the house, the things they want, whatever shit that y'all want. You get to travel the world, whatever it is. That feeling that you get right there, that end feeling that you get when you get the cheese and you're like, damn, I can see. Just think about that shit. Skip everything else. Skip thinking about the money. Skip thinking about the cars, all the other jewelry. Skip that. And instead, just think about that feeling. And if you learn how to have that feeling without having shit show up in your actual life, then that means you have mastered, well, you're on the way to mastering your mind, because you don't need things to be present yet. You can think them into existence. Does this make sense? You can think them and speak them into existence. So the number one biggest skill I would say is that learning how to get to the emotion of the shit that you want. So I don't give a damn if you're 16, 17, 18. It doesn't matter what your age is. You can think. You got a brain. Everybody can do it. It's not just reserved for old people, young people, middle age, I don't know, whatever. You hear me? Second, after that is you need to take focused action. Action's only a piece of this shit. You got to take focused action in the direction where you can get big wins. This is, I think, something that people are not talking about. I learned this from Myron Golden. It's easier to make a lot of money from fewer things than it is to make a little bit of money from a lot of different ways. So you can go ahead and offer your time and your energy and go ahead and consult 20 different people and get paid a little bit of money. Or you can go for something that's huge and figure out maybe how to, you got an inheritance here, maybe you figure out how to put it in on a property, and now you're getting a bigger percentage than you ever can imagine. Or you put it in a CD that has a 5% growth, and this 5% is bigger than what your savings, your high yield savings has. I don't know what kind of investments and shit. I'm just giving you some shit to think about. You dig what I'm saying? So it's easier to make bigger amounts of money, because if you go to the big dogs that have the big amounts of money, that have the riches, you can skip the interviews. You don't have to work at Goldman Sachs if I play golf with the VP. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? So rather than having to work and spend 30, 40 years, it's a lot of niggas that spend 30, 40 years and they get to get the Porsche when they 60. I want my Porsche today. You hear me? I need my shit today, mañana. I need my shit tomorrow. I don't want my shit when I'm 40. I don't want it when I'm 50, when I'm 60, 70, 80. I need mine today. So that's yes, of course, you're right. How I pronounce your name? Locatina. Correct. I always am. You're accurate. Indian. he said he sells. All right, well, let me answer Buddy's question. So did I answer your question about the high value skills? That's what I would do. So if y'all agree with that, or let me know what you think of it. If it's an L, put L's in the chat. If it was a dub, put W's in the chat. And make sure we like the video, YouTube. If you're here on YouTube, I don't give a damn if you're here to troll. You can comment troll, but like the fucking video. Nigga, I'm letting you here marinate. You hear me? If you're here to listen, if you're here to just argue, whatever you're here to do, just like the video. That's all I ask. And you can continue doing what you're doing. That's it. Tell us about consistency. Let me see what else they said. Unemployed, not even making sense. Sending some love from South Carolina. Let me tell you something, bro. If you unemployed and you're not making no money, that's on you. I ain't got nothing to say for you. Ain't, in the words of the greatest philosopher ever, Young Dolphy say, ain't nothing in this motherfucking world free. If that nigga don't work, he a fucking leech. He's a great philosopher. I don't know if you heard of him. He's a legend. He said it. So if you're not working and you're not, I don't know what you got 24 hours in a day. You mean to tell me you slept 8 hours in a day and you about to eat up all them people's snacks and fruits and greatness and play Xbox and shit and roll your socks off and shit all on the couch and shit? You ain't doing nothing. That's tough. That's tough. What's the word, King Cray? Let me see. He said, yo, y'all are trolling, bro. Somebody got to block him. Yo, y'all got to chill. What the fuck? Yo, we got some trolls on here. Hold on. I need my mods in here. Yo, y'all are tripping. Just like the video, here's my question. Why don't you cut your hair and cover up your tattoos so your message gets taken more seriously? Well, Daddy and Caddy, that's a fair, I guess, question, I guess. Well, how I look at it is shit, man, if I did 105 million views, right, and I'm just a kid from Morton, and I have these amazing blonde hairs, I figure shit, I can just keep continuing on and improving in this regard, you know what I'm saying? Still getting tail and buns and things of this nature, so I'm going to continue that on. Tattoos don't define you, silly. Tell them. I got tattoos on my face on purpose. So now I'm not getting no regular job. Tattooed on my face perfectly. So that way we are fully focused on doing this entrepreneurship, whatever you want to call it, social media. We the first generation to ever go through it. You know what I'm saying? So shit, I'm blessed. And let's continue on. Don't get it fucked up. This comes with ups and downs, but very blessed. Hey, can you help me with $1,000? You need to pay off your debt from Pakistan. Oh yeah, Muhammad Hussein, I got you. Look, this is what you're gonna do. Muhammad Hussein, got you. This is what you do. Hold on, god damn, nigga, stop typing it. What you do first off is you get the fuck off the live. That's what you do. Love from India. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Let's continue on. People, your faith affects the emotions you have. So whatever faith you have, whatever you tell yourself, if you tell yourself you can't, it will be true. If you tell yourself it runs in your family, guess what? It is true. Because I read some big ass books that are very disgustingly huge. And I did lots, hundreds of hours of health research. And we found that less than 3% of all Alzheimer's and all these diseases are hereditary. Most of them are in your makeup of habitual habits. So if you have parents that have had these same habits and they have the sickness, there's a high chance they're passing on to you the language, the habits, and the energy that they have. And in fact, those things cause the sickness or whatever you have. So all I'm saying to you is, faith is going to affect the emotions you have. If you learn shit from people you live with and you never decide to read a book, learn different, they still teaching you about the tooth fairy and Christmas and shit, that a nigga's supposed to break into your house and the kid's supposed to sit on his lap and goddamn he makes it to everybody's house faster than Amazon and there's reindeers and they're flying. You got to think. If that's what you want to believe in, then you choose to believe it. But at some point, you got to think for yourself. You dig what I'm saying? Because everything that was taught to you from your environment, your parents, that has formed your version of right and wrong. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Let me see. Do you have a mentoring community? Yes, if you want one-on-one calls with me, if you think you need the one-on-one calls, I see you need that. All you gotta do is go to my website. The one-on-one consultations are right there. Or you can DM me the word call and I'll send you the link. But yeah, it's right there you dig what I'm saying, right there on the main page. You can go ahead and book the one-on-one. But we do have the AI school as well. It's $20. Y'all buying OnlyFans and other freaky shit. Come on, rock out, join that. Yeah, bro, check. The real, he created a video about butterflies in 3 seconds. It was lit. What's good, India? That pure laziness of unemployed and just blaming the world for your own mistakes is being jobless. Yeah, that's fucking, I don't respect it. I don't know how to relate to it, bro, but you better get to work. Okay. Okay, we already did that one. All right, so it's only 2 tips left, people. This shit is going to be a beautiful way to end this video, and everything that is in this video you could do for free, and it's going to change your life. I promise you this shit, bro. I promise you. So, next is that greatness comes with incremental growth. So I had to realize that I didn't know this way of thinking when I was born, obviously. Or maybe, it's not like money didn't exist. So if you are out here praying for money and cars and things, they already exist. The car you want already exists. The money is already printed. It's not like they have to go get it from somewhere, cook it from scratch. It's already made. So whatever you want, it exists. You just can't see it. So the greatness, the you that you want, this shit come with incremental growth. You feel what I'm saying? I'm going to take calls in about 5 minutes. Give me 5 minutes to cook real quick. I got to be off of this live. This live will be done at 9 p.m., y'all. So let me cook for a second and spam any questions you have. I'm going over these last 2. Spam any questions you have. I got 5 solutions for you at the end of this video. You're going to love the solutions. But spam any questions you got. I'll go through all the questions. If you want to call in. I see we have some calls in right here too. So again, the greatness comes with incremental growth, my nigga. Y'all stop looking at Instagram for this shit, bro. It's only about 6 of them young people that got all them Bentleys and chains and shit, bro. I don't know if it's moissanite or diamonds. Who cares? Because at the end of the day, it's in you and not on you. It's a lot of niggas with chains that don't really have internal greatness and fortitude and happiness and shit. You dig what I'm saying? Imagine this. Let me put you in the mix, right? Imagine this. People that look like me that had this kind of color on us, right? We was enslaved by chains. And it's ironic that a rapper or a person gets some paper and they take all the fucking money, $300,000, and give it back to another nigga that's Caucasian in exchange for a chain. It's just interesting that you keep trading. I'm not at liberty to tell you what to do with your paper because I still got to get my own paper. Do what you want. I'm just saying it's an energy. You dig what I'm saying? So it doesn't matter how many necklaces you have, how many jewels or whatever. Just get stuff that you like. And when it comes to wherever you at in life, get shit that's according to where you at. You dig what I'm saying? You don't have to pop out and get a Bentley today and feel like you pissed off because you don't got a Bentley today. Let it fuel you, have that chip on your shoulder, but understand it's all about the energy and the emotion. You can skip the whole ladder, bro. If you have a good attitude, you can skip the ladder. I'm telling you. So let's say you got a good attitude. Your name's John. I worked with a dude named Mike. I ain't gonna say his last name. It's my dog. You're a cool dude. I worked at the job with Mike. Guess what Mike did? Mike was amazing because he had a good ass attitude. If it was rain, sleet, fall, he didn't give a damn. This nigga was always happy. You hear me? He worked in the cubicle, 2 cubicles away from mine. But he was in a different department. This department made about 60, 65,000. My punk ass department made 38,000. It was cheeks. You hear me? But Mike had a good attitude. He always, you ever look over at your cubicle and them niggas be smiling with the people that's the higher up? You see they side teeth and shit. He's having a good time drinking coffee and hot beverages. They keep going to luncheons and different things. I watched this dude in a 2-year span keep cheesing every day, having a good attitude. He don't have no better skills than me. I don't think he's smarter than me. I don't think this nigga don't do it like not better at basketball than me or 2K or things like this that we think are good. But he had a good attitude and good energy. He went from making 38 to 60 to 80 something. He's probably making well over 6 figures now in just a couple years. And every time I see him doing work, he's not doing anything hard. He's hanging up maps on the damn wall and drinking coffee and walking around. You hear me? So it's just about an attitude. So shout out to bro, you my dog, bro. But I saw what you did. Like, you wasn't there not working. I seen you not working, shit. But you played the game. So it's just about relationships. If you have a good relationship and you have something to offer someone, maybe you can go to the top person that has the money, the person under the person that has the money. You dig what I'm saying? Aim bigger. If you aim bigger and you have that emotion that's going to get you the big win, you'll get the bigger win, and it's going to add up faster than you just working every day for 10 years, 20 years. Same mediocre job, same people, the same town. Everybody talking about the same shit. It's over with, bro. That shit is dead, bro. You're not going to be in the same town you went. Y'all, we family. We locked in right now. You're not going to be in the same place you was at 5 years ago, 10 years ago. We are getting rich. We are raising our frequency. If that's you, I want you to spam butterflies in the chat because now it's time for the solutions, gang. It's time for the solutions. You hear me? So with the remaining time in this live, it's about to be lit. We got all solutions, and I'm gonna read the chat. You can spam your questions, and if you like the live so far, drop the butterfly emoji. I need you to spam it and like the video, YouTube, punk ass boys. It's free. You hear me? Use this finger right here. Use any of these fingers, your phalanges. Like the video, please. I appreciate it. Let me read chat. Absolutely everything happens gradually, then suddenly. It's compound interest over time with incremental growth. You feel me, Davis? He said ugly noodles. You got ramen noodles on you. Yo, ramen noodle is a random guy. What kind of stream am I finding? I'm not sure, Iron Assault nerds. It's a great question to ask, brother. Cerebral strategizing. Okay. Dolly, I see the call-ins. All right, while y'all spam that, let me get to the solutions, people. We got 10 minutes in this bit. I want y'all to spam your questions and let me know what you think so far of this live. These 5 things are going to help you explode, simple and plain. First, put the freaky shit down. I got to let you know, gang. You on here, you done woke up, you done watch porn. I seen what you did. I didn't see it because I'm not freaky, but I know what you're doing, bro. Calm it down. You got to calm down on that pornography. When you cut that out, when you cool out with being freaky all the time. And another thing I'm realizing too is I know you might be on a spell where you might not be getting the buns you want right now. Because I remember that used to be a time in life. I remember. So you might not be getting the buns you want, the things you want. Make sure you understand that everything you have is energy. So be mindful of who you giving that energy to. You feel me, gang? That's all I'm saying. Because you don't want to look over and be like, damn, why I just do you dig what I'm saying? Be prideful on whoever you give your energy into. It's okay if it don't happen every week, every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks, every month. You got to get yourself together anyway. You dig me? So put the pornography down. Coco, what's good? Again, stop being freaky. Everything shouldn't be freaky. You shouldn't always be freaky. You know? Put it down. Okay? The more y'all stop simping over the shit, maybe we'll be able to have some regular people. Okay? All right, let's continue on. Get a calendar. Let me show you something. This is a calendar. You see this? It is a square, and it has other squares and rectangles on it with numbers. These are called dates. And in the squares and rectangles, I have words. Prime your day. Write out your day. Prime example. I watched my life attract to me. You hear me? You hear what I'm saying to you? I have 100 million view energy, attitude, and vigor. You hear me? Whatever you want, plan your day out, prep your day before it happens. Let's continue on. You got to get better mentors. If Sexy Red is your mentor, you need to seek help. If the Stallion of Megan is your mentor, you need to seek help. If you listening to Bang Bang Shoot 'em Up or people that do not wear belts and all they have is weaponry and they don't know how to read books out loud, you need to seek help. You hear me? If you have dirt under your fingernails, you need to seek help. Okay? So I'm telling you, pick better mentors. Who are you looking up to? Why the fuck do you look up to them? That's all I'm asking. I know you might be young and it's cool. That's all I'm saying. I'm just trying to figure out what color does your butt cheeks look like value to your life. I don't know why you're looking up to these people. So all I'm saying is before you go buy this ticket and buy this hoodie and buy this shit or whatever they got, listen to who you looking up to. So I choose to look on YouTube or Instagram or TikTok, whatever I look at, it fuels my mind for different purposes. If I want comedy and joy, I'm watching I Show Speed. I'm watching other streamers that I like Phantom or Impractical Jokers, shit that makes me happy. You hear me? I'm paying attention to what I want my energy to be into. I'm reading shit that has a meaning to it. I'm learning something about the universe, my mindset, manifestation, something. Programming myself. It's only so much dumb shit you can put into your mind and then you think you're going to get a positive outcome in life. It's not going to go that way. You hear me? Better mentors. You can go on YouTube, type in whoever you want, Grant Cardone, Tony Robbins, whoever you like. The Session. Huh? That would be nice if you type me in. Not that I'm here to be a mentor, but that would be nice. Whoever you like. Type us in, type the people in, and when you type them in, positive, good videos will come up. Even if it's comedy, it's okay to watch comedy. You dig what I'm saying? But I'm just saying pay attention to what you watched. Because if they in there twerking and doing a bunch of popping balloons and shit, you're not learning nothing from that, bro. You're learning nothing from it. Okay? Let's continue on. Obsessed with growth. The same way y'all obsessed with saying you can't, the same way you obsessed with watching Netflix and Hulu and all these random ass series of fictional people that don't exist, that you're living vicariously through, they're real people getting real checks. You hear me? Them actors that y'all looking at, them people exist. So they're getting checks while you keep watching whatever the fuck it's called. What's that shit called? Strange Things and all this other shit that y'all watch. I don't know what it is. While you watch it, I'm not saying it's not a good show. I'm just saying it's not happening here. It's just the way of the Illuminati showing you what's forecasting happening in your actual life. So while you watch them talk about how social media is dominating the world and the show looks fictional, they're actually doing that with your brain in real life because you're watching shit that's not benefiting you while simultaneously complaining about not having a good life. You hear me? Let's continue on. The last and final solution of the day, people, is I learned from the 4 agreements from Don Miguel Ruiz, and that is, oh shit. Yeah, you freaking. And that is be impeccable with your word. Be impeccable with your word. Be impeccable with your word. I will go through all 4 agreements, but right now we want to focus in on being impeccable with your word, my nigga. Because look, you got what's in you. What people think of you. Your reputation precedes you. So I want you to know, people judging you, because it's a human nature for people to judge. Within 7 seconds, somebody judge you. When they see you, when they look at you, when they see your haircut, what kind of jeans, what they look like, if they see a branding symbol, if it's a certain color, it triggers emotions from when they were a kid, when they saw that color. Everybody judges. So fuck what they talking about. And you only get one first impression. And so if you letting people down and you never keep your word, there's a high chance how you do one thing is how you do everything. So if you can't keep your word all the time, you probably got a hectic and chaotic life. You probably attract people that don't keep their word to you. You probably find yourself in arguments a lot. You dig what I'm saying? So be impeccable with your word. That's how you can avoid all this shit. So you know how people be talking about they have ops when they really just mean the 3 people on Facebook that dislike them? So what I'm saying is if you just operate and stand on everything you mean, say what you mean only and only do what you say. If you do those things and you stand on your word every time, nobody's going to have no bad shit to say. Well, that's not true. People will have some weird shit to say about you. But the people that have something to say about you, who cares? Because at the end of the day, remember what we said. We control what we give our decisions and emotions to. Bro, niggas are arguing over everything, brother. There's people arguing over everything, brother. I saw a dude with a mustache tell somebody he was a girl. People were just arguing, bro. Everybody's arguing. You hear me? So you can spend your time bickering with people who don't got their shit figured out. How much time do you even have to bicker? Do you know how much time it takes to bicker? You ever bickered? Have you ever bickered with somebody before? Takes time. Takes energy. You got to think of rebuttals. You got to read the rebuttal. Holy shit. It's a taxing thing. So instead, let's focus on being impeccable with our words, saying what we mean, you feel me? When we do that, we'll attract only blessings to us because we're only saying impactful things, positive things. The tongue is a powerful thing. I love you all. It is time now for the last few minutes of this live for you to spam any questions. And if you like the live, I need W's in the chat right now. W's in the chat. I need you to like the video. I need you to share this shit, people. We need 1 million. I said 1 million. 1 million amazing subscriber energy. You see how I did that? See how I did that? I didn't ask for 1 million subscribers. We need 1 million subscriber energy. That's what we need. And the more energy I keep asking for, the more I keep asking and living in that energy, because at the end of the day, heaven exists here, hell exists here, it all exists here. If we keep making the energy exist and we keep being conscious of what we ask for, what we speak for, I'm asking for emotions and energy that I choose for. You feel me? Money is just a fucking sheet of paper with a slave owner on it. That nigga George Washington wouldn't have liked me. I got blonde. Well, he had a wig on his head too. It's ironic. But you dig what I'm saying? That nigga, he don't care for niggas. You dig what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, money is just money. Think about the emotions that go into it. You feel me? Send me, I don't know what that means. W's. I stumbled on this live. I'm glad I did. Shout out to AJ's World. That's lit. Shout out to YouTube for showing the content. I knew I was tired. Send me. All right, we caught up. W's in the chat if you like this live. If this shit was impactful for you, I need y'all to like the video, because the more y'all like, the more we get to get shown in the algorithm. Mid-August, stock market content is back. Yeah, I said it. You hear me? I'm gonna be showing y'all a new portfolio, or I got to figure out which portfolio I'm gonna show you, but we will be doing stock market shit. We will be showing you option trades. I know y'all like to throw your money away. I get it. I got it. We're gonna get out the matrix one way or another. I love each and every one of y'all. I appreciate you. Today is an amazing and abundant day if we say it is. You feel me? So go attract something. Speak on something positive. Today is how skills are more important than money. Because them niggas with the talent, they going to stop working hard. You keep working hard, you're going to get the skill. They can't take the shit off you. Dig. Until next time, stay lit, stay awesome, stay healthy. IG, you did. YouTube. I love each and every one of you, huh? I hope you know that. I pray you know that. You should know that. We on our way to 300K. 300,000 of you amazing people have decided to subscribe to the channel. 700,000 energy molecules away from us getting to the 1 million. Then it's 10. Then it's, you know what I'm saying? Is we keep growing. We keep becoming more abundant. I appreciate y'all watching the video. I appreciate the emojis, and keep sharing this shit. Really, that's all I really need y'all to do. Keep watching, keep showing up, keep sharing this shit. And if you do everything mentioned in this video, I promise you, your life will change. And it costs less than that Starbucks you're about to go buy tomorrow. You hear me? I love you. Until next time, stay lit, stay awesome, stay healthy. You did.